let's talk about cat beds. We'll be going over why you should get a cat bed, what makes a good cat bed, choosing the right bed for your cat, introducing your cat to their new bed, and taking care of your cat bed. My name is Charlotte, and this is my cat Pepper, and we're here to help raise the standard of living with and caring for cats. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Go ahead and click subscribe if you're a cat lover, and if you're watching this video, I already know you are. So Pepper sleeps all the time. And by this point, I know how important it is to provide her with proper sleeping arrangements, and I want to share that knowledge with you. So let's jump in. Why should you get a cat bed? Sleep is certainly near the top of every cat's list of priorities. So guardians should cater to this interest and provide several dedicated spots for their cats to snooze. But they already sleep on the couch, the carpet, my bed. Why do I need a cat bed? Well, it's one of the many ways that you can enrich their environment. Providing cat furniture, like a dedicated bed, lets your cat know that they have a place in your home. These spots also provide security and safety so that your cat can retreat when they feel like they need a little bit more time alone in comfort. What makes a good cat bed? Good construction. It's far too often that cat beds totally deflate and lose their structure and shape after only a few weeks. Opting for a bed made from quality materials like a sturdy foam cure will help ensure the bed keeps its optimal shape for the long haul, which not only looks better, but is definitely more comfortable for your cat. Materials. Opt for a bed with a satisfying tactile material that feels nice for cats. Think faux fur, shearling, or felt. Shape. Most cats love to curl up, whether it's on their sides or sitting up in a tight loaf. So a bed that supports this and provides them with nest-like comfort is key. They tend to love a concave surface that gently hugs them into place. A lesser known detail is that they actually might want somewhere to rest their chin. So a bed with a lip or elevated edge is great. Comfort. Most cats appreciate burrowing into a big blanket just like you. Despite all that fur, cats actually prefer warmer temperatures. So offering an additional blanket or even a heating pad can help keep them comfy. Convenience. Maybe your cat prefers one room over the other depending on the season, or maybe they just always want to be where you are. If you're not able to have multiple beds, choosing a single bed that can be easily moved around the house can help please your cat. Easy to clean. Opt for materials that can be wiped down, lint rolled, or spot treated. Cats are very clean creatures, so they'll appreciate this, and chances are it will help keep the bed looking fresh and beautiful in your space. Volume. If you have multiple cats or other pets, make sure that every animal has a cozy spot to call their own. So how to choose a bed that's right for your cat? Like humans, cats have different preferences when it comes to bedding. Some like to curl up in a cozy ball, others like to sprawl out. Sleeping habits may also shift with the seasons as cats seek out warmer or cooler spots to rest. Here's some things to consider when choosing between them. If your cat likes to be up high, many cats enjoy a little height to look in full view at what's going on, so putting a bed near a window is a great idea. However, if you have an avid bird watcher, they might love a window hammock. Window hammocks not only give your cat a comfy spot to suntan, but they also create a place to provide them with sensory stimulation, as they're able to observe what's going on outside and inside. There are a lot of window hammocks on the market, but just make sure you're opting for one that's made from quality materials that your cat will enjoy, like this durable felt, and double check the weight limit, as not all hammocks have the same level of support. This one, for example, supports up to 30 pounds. Peace of mind for you and your kitty. If your cat likes to be out in the open, while cats are generally social creatures, some are even more social than others. These ones may prefer a bed that's open and airy so that they can feel like they're a part of their surroundings. This bed is so easy to move from room to room. You can choose the size based on how your cat likes to lay. If you find they typically curl up into a cute little ball or loaf, a small one would be great. However, if they like to sprawl out and extend their limbs, a larger size would give them more space to do so. If your cat likes dark, sheltered nooks, some cats prefer to snooze in private. For those cats, we recommend an enclosed bed or cat tent. If you've ever found your cat in a clothing drawer, tucked away in a closet, or snoozing under some sheltered area of your home, they might prefer this style of bed. Just make sure that whatever enclosed bed you go with still has plenty of ventilation. This bed's dome is made of yarn and resin, so it's still quite breathable and airy. This one has individual panels, so there's still air and a bit of light that can pass through along with an open top. But just because these beds are enclosed doesn't mean they're any less cozy. They both have custom faux fur cushions inside so that your cat stays comfortable and warm. If your cat likes to be extra cozy. Speaking of warmth, if your cat absolutely loves climbing into blankets and being surrounded, you might want to look for a bed with a lush material and shape that swallows them up. This donut-shaped bed is probably the most common shape and style of bed you see on the market. And for good reason. Your cat will love to feel totally enclosed by this soft and delightful texture, and the donut shape helps make them feel even more enclosed. They can even rest their head or chin on the edge. However, bear in mind that a lot of these beds tend to sag and lose their shape over time. If you're able to, we'd recommend investing in a higher quality one that will last. It'll support your cat for a longer time and save you from having to replace it. Plus, it'll look much better in your space. So let's talk about introducing your cat to their new cat bed. Convincing your cat to use their bed all boils down to making the bed as appealing as possible. We know that sounds a bit simplistic, but remember, cats are very particular about their space. Here are our best tips on how to make your new cat bed appealing. 1, pick their favorite spot. Have you noticed that your cat has a favorite spot where they like to lounge? When possible, the easiest way to get your cat to enjoy their bed is to consider utilizing locations they already frequent. Don't force them into a new area by luring them with a new bed. It won't work. Treats are never a bad idea. Helping your cat create positive associations with their bed increases the likelihood that they'll use it. Feed your cat treats by hand when you catch them using the bed. It'll make the bed much more appealing to your cat. Scents help. Cats have an amazing sense of smell. You can make use of their sense of smell by placing something with a familiar scent onto their new cat bed, whether it's one of your old t-shirts, a blanket, a small pillow, or a toy that they've used frequently. Of course, catnip is also a great way to pique their interest. Remove other cat nap spots. If you make it more difficult for your cat to access their go-to nap locations, there's a good chance that your cat will start seeking greener pastures. As a result, your cat may become motivated enough to try out the new comfortable bed that you just got for them. For example, let's say your cat is sleeping on the furniture and you'd prefer not to have their hair all over it. The easiest way to get your cat to avoid the sofa is to spray it with a smell that cats don't like. Most commonly, we find that apple cider vinegar and water tends to work well, but never spray anything in your home with essential oils or synthetic fragrances. Those can be toxic to cats. Another easy way to keep your cat away from their preferred sleeping spot is to simply block them off from it. If they tend to sleep in the closet, be sure the closet door is closed. If they lounge on your bed while you're at work, be sure to close the bedroom door. The point isn't to stress your cat out, but gently guide them to show them what comfortable options that you already have for them. So taking care of this cat bed. Just like you regularly care for your own bed, like washing your sheets, it's important that we care for our cat's bed too. Incorporate a light cleaning into your weekly or monthly cleaning routine. During this cleaning, you can wipe down any wood or solid surfaces with warm soapy water. Unscented is best because this will be most comfortable for your cat. Lint roll plush surfaces to collect any hair that your cat has shed. Trim any scratching surfaces that have started to show signs of wear. You'd be surprised what a little trimming and sprucing up can do to make it look good as new. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this was helpful. We want to know in the comments, where's the strangest place that your cat has been found sleeping? You can find all the products shown in this video in the description below. And if you learned something, give us a like. Share this video with any of your other cat-loving friends or family members, and make sure that you're subscribed because we've got more cat education dropping every single week. See you next time.